All right. What's up? What's happening? We'll be starting here in just a minute. People could trickle in, trickle out. Mostly trickle out. mostly, mostly go, oh, hey, what's this guy doing? I love it. I love it too, Fortune Chill. Sorry, I call you Chihuahuas. You can hear my dog snoring. Golly, they were they were today. Like Otis is on this bath regimen of he's got this special soap because he breaks out all the time, and so once a week I have to bathe him with this special shampoo, and I have to leave the shampoo in, like it has to soak on him for like 20 minutes. No, excuse me, 10 minutes. Feels like 20, more like 30. But so basically, I have to lather his. It is. What type of shit? This is shit. Mike is. Hold on. I think I know why. I'm gonna retell this story though. All right, here we go. Thank you for letting me know. All right, much better. I'm sure that's better. I don't know. I don't know why. I know why. I don't know why the settings don't. It's stupid. StreamYard can friggin' frig right off. Thank you, Mary. It's very kind of you. La 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 la. What was it? Oh, so I was saying. So Otis has this once a week. Every Monday, we have this little regiment of. He gets the shower, but you have to leave this soap on for like. It's like 10 minutes, but it feels like so. So you lather the little chunky, meat and cheese ball up. And I did, lathered him. Looked like a greased pig. So I basically have to sit there like with the gloves and I have to just kind of pet him, and he's just looking at me like, what are you doing? You're weird. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't like this any more than you do. And he just kind of stares at me. And like, I just beg him, please don't shake. When they, please. I'm at his mercy because that little dude, he's one of those shakers that it starts at the very tip of his nose and it flutters all the way down, all the way till it gets to his little nubby ass. And I mean, he's whipping, like you can hear it go. Sounds like card shuffling. So anyway, and if you don't get your eyes closed, it will legitimately burn the shiz out of your eyes. Don't even look at me. So that was fun. And then Macho actually hid under the table because he didn't want to take a bath. It's bullshit. All right. What do we got here? Where are we at? What's pop? All right. Let me get settled and then we'll go. He's just Impossible. And he's got such a low center of gravity, Macho do, that it's very, very difficult to corral him in any way if he's in any sort of crevice. You know, it's very difficult to get to, like a roly poly. Tell Pop what's up. Thanks. Tell him thanks for hanging out last night too, or the night before. I can't remember. I think it was the night before. It was the night before. Okay, here. What's up, Holly? Kelsey's in the house. Domestic. Let me make sure. We're about to rock this game. Yeah, he hunkers down and he makes his ass drops when he it just like wagon, he just throws that wagon down. Once he throws his wagon down, it's tough to get him to move any way that he wants to, or any way that he doesn't want to. She's just like, dude, watch. It's like, I can make that ass drop, and that's what he does. He's very good at it too. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's dead, dude. I describe him as meat and cheese. Yeah. It's like a floating guppy. He's so funny though, man. Like just his personality is. But anyway, Otis is, oh my God, just when he shook, it was like like burns. It's like this freaking. It's like paint thinner or whatever the frig it is that they use. All right. Let's give this a go. All right. I have no idea already, just right off the bat. But I'll give it some time. Who's a I had this song stuck in my head and I can't Google it right now. But who sings that song Jolene? Jolene. It's Florida. Yes, they do that all the time. Who is that? What is that? Who sings that friggin' song? Dolly. All right, there we go. I like that song. I'm a big Dolly Parton fan. I think she's like a super sweet lady. Like a philanthropist who like cares about people. I think I really think that she's great. I don't know why. It's not because she has big knockers either. It has nothing to do with that. I just think she's a nice lady. It seems like she just seems like she just seems very wholesome. I don't know why. I have no friggin' idea where this is. This could be Indiana for all I know. Prince of the World. I don't know. Oh, really? That's awesome, Holly. I don't know. I don't know what it is about her. She just seems pretty genuine. My grandma's a huge fan, and so when I watched a documentary about her once, and she just seems like she's just lived a really amazing life. And I know that her husband just passed away not that long ago, and they'd been married for days. And he, not no, didn't we know much about him, but dude, bro, I'm. Hold on, look at that, bro. You guys, this is a sign that I have to compete in December. It was Mississippi. I, because I was, I actually know sort of why. Because I was watching a documentary about Mississippi not that long ago, and it just the landscape was. It looked like to me. It looked like Jackson, Mississippi. I don't know, but I nailed that in a major friggin' way. Well, it's just how my mind works. Yeah, I think it was the snake churches. I'm not as dumb as like I present myself most of the time unknowingly. I love this. Is that dude actually in a kiddie pool? I'm glad that I don't know what you're talking about. Hopefully we can leave that in the past. Very green. I'm impressed too. Thanks. Crescent. What the hell? Hey. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Hey. Why is this so big? That's what she said. Unreal. It's what? It's South Carolina? South Carolina. Oh my god, dude. I have the funniest story to tell. But I don't know if I should tell it here or wait till lab after dark. But it was the funniest. I mean, I guess I could tell it twice. Nobody's really like there's like 40 of us here. I say you think it's South Carolina? All right. I'll trust you. Friggin' yeah, you got it. Um, I didn't either. So my nephew moved in. I think he's been here like about a week now. And hold on, I need to plug this in for a second. And so last night, it was really late, probably like 2 in the morning, and I was dealing with Macho and Otis, and they got into something, so I had to pick it up, and it was like I put it in the trash. I was like, I'm just gonna take the trash out. So I'm just gonna take it outside, and then shit, should I even be? I'll tell it again. But do it. So I walk out, and there's a car parked behind my nephews, and I didn't recognize it because there's not very many cars on the block. So if there's another car around that you don't recognize, it sticks out. But it's 2 in the morning, so I stop and I look, and I was like, "What the hell?" Because I couldn't see because it was really dark, and I'm out there in my underwear, no shirt, underwear, no shoes, underwear, no shirt, underwear. And I'm going like this, like I'm looking, I'm going like that, but I can't see anything because the floodlight. So I'm standing in the middle of the yard. There's a floodlight on me, like there's a helicopter directly on me, like with the spotlight. And I've got the trash, right? I got the trash like this. And I'm trying to look, see, like what? And I couldn't see anything. I just was like, whose freaking car is that? This went on for like 30, 40 seconds. And then all of a sudden, I hear my nephew's voice go, yeah. And I went, oh shit, there's people in that car. And it was him and his girlfriend parked out front. And I'm in the middle of the grass with a garbage sack in my underwear, staring like this to try and figure out who it was. I've never met this girl before. So that was awkward this morning. I just said, sorry. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry, man. I apologize. He's just like, that's my uncle. That's what he said. That's what he said. He told her. That's my uncle. No, we still haven't met because it was so. And the worst part of it was like the way that I was like staring. And I don't know if obviously they didn't. I think, and we haven't gone into this whole situation yet, but I think what they thought was that I maybe possibly could see them, but that I was just looking at them, nor like that I was just staring at them like I was drunk or something. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. I would have been like, what the hell is this crazy ass guy doing? Because I was like this. Look, I was like this. Like that. It's like, it was unbelievable. Poor guy. Thanksgiving will probably be awkward. You're right. You're right. You're right. I mean, it was spur of the moment. Kelsey gifting 10 lab after. I didn't think anybody was going to be out there, to be honest with. To be fair, I didn't think anybody was going to be out there. I mean, come on. It's 2 a.m. Thanks a lot, Macho. Thanks a lot, Otis. Screwed me over big time. Suburbia. Motorhomes. Christmas trees. It's got to be West Coast. I mean, this is that Oregon, Washington, Northern California bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, they noticed. They noticed because they addressed me. He said, yeah. He noticed. Trust me. I think my grandma about had a heart attack. She was laughing so hard. And Ashley says, thank you for the membership, Kelsey. So this, I don't know what this is. What up, Brian? Harvest Moon, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I apologized to him this morning, the funny thing was when I was telling my sister, she's like, were you embarrassed? And I said, to be honest with you, not even a little. And then I said, and like, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. That's what I told her. She's like, yeah, I think it is too. She thinks it's a problem. I think it's a problem. I should have been embarrassed. I wasn't. I felt bad for him. I'm sure he was embarrassed. I wasn't embarrassed. I should have been. I should have been humiliated. Nah, this is going to be the Pacific Northwest somewhere. I don't know, though. Oregon. Well, it's usually Washington. Every time I think it's Washington, or every time I think it's Oregon, it's Washington. Yeah, it'll tell us. How much time? Let me lock in something here. It's a little greener than that. Fucking Alaska. Fucking bullshit. I told you it's the Pacific Northwest. I was sort of close. I wasn't close at all. This one's going to be a little more difficult. I don't know why. It feels southern. Sun-kissed skin and not much makeup. High heel boots that lace up. 2 first names that came from grandmas on both sides. A Billy Graham fan like her mother. She grew up on muddy water. Others, nah, they were boxers, but I mean, They were boxer briefs. Oh, what the hell is this? What is this? Is not cool. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Why? I hate this. You see this? Fucking son of a bitch. It's got to be Florida. Where did those things come from? That's like Dade County bullshit. Well, whatever. Same state. Got it right. Jacksonville, Florida. It came out of nowhere. Iron Horse Park. Where's that? Iron Horse Park. What up, Grandma Sherry? The hell's Iron Horse Park? I think Florida's the Palm Street state, but it was I don't know. What the hell is that? Extra space storage. That's what I should do, man. I should invest in like storage units. Riding on the wrong side, dude. You look like you're up to no good. That's a girl's bike. Now, I know that doesn't mean much in this day and age, but in this household, we ride bikes according to the bar. Just kidding. I used to ride girls' bikes all the time. Way better when you like don't, when you like jump something. Here's that guy again, dude. What's this guy doing? He's up to no goods. Where'd he go? What the hell is this? If you jump and like your feet slipped off the pedal, you wouldn't nutmeg yourself so hard. Oh God, a fucking palm tree. That's a California palm tree if I've ever seen one. Fucking probably South Central. Close. Close enough. I'm getting good at this game, you guys. I gotta be honest with you. I mean, that was pretty good. Hold on. Let me try and charge. I'm trying to charge this up for a second, and it's just not wanting to charge, and it's pissing me off. It should be charging, but it don't want to charge. See, it's still not charging. I do know the way to San Jose. Fudge. It's on 1%. Why is it not charging? This is bullshit. Wireless mouse. Stupid. Give me a second. Nobody go anywhere. Actually, it's fine if you do. I don't care. I mean, I do, but just stay put if you want. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Talk amongst yourselves. Thank you. Be right back. Gotta go get a different mouse. It's bullshit. Stay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Go to bed. Just go on. All right. So sorry about that. And there is no extra mouse. So barking at what? They're barking because I left and shut the door. And they have to know where I am at all times. Okay. I didn't do anything. I went to look for another mouse. They're just like little crybabies. No, I left the room. Calm down, brother. No, I didn't. They're fine. They're in bed asleep again. Talk about didn't upset them. They upset me. Oh my God. Is this Florida? This better not be Florida. I think it is. Baby marginalizer. It feels like Florida. It really, like, it'll be so annoying if it is, though. Like, I almost hope I'm wrong. I'm not. Yeah, exactly. All right. This one's gonna be a little more difficult. Is that a Datsun? Or is that a Toyota? What is that thing? It's a Datsun. Holy shit. I haven't seen one of those since like 91. Oh, really? So you were close? That's funny. I always wondered, like, what if I pulled up like my own street? That would be amazing. I don't really know. I'm not really sure where this is, to be honest with you. Yeah, I hadn't seen. I didn't even know. Like that Datsun was old as shit. That is a huge street. It's a very nice church. Like it's a very nice, not like overdone. Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Where's that? Oh, I still got it. I got it. Utah. No, it was the Mormon church. Mormon church, baby. Thank you. Thank you, Mormons. You helped us out big time. We salute you. I got an East Coast. I don't know where they were. I just went by, the Latter-day Saints. I didn't recognize it either. I just figured there's a Mormon church. I know Utah has a huge Mormon population. Yeah, this is southern. This is like, look at that house. That's a nice house. Anybody's house look like this that's watching? Looks like where the Menendez brothers grew up. We got Georgia. Hell no, dude. Look at those houses. Looks like a lot to clean. I don't really think about it that way, but yeah, sure. Probably if you live in this neighborhood, you could probably hire somebody. Like, that's not like the house of a person that can't afford like somebody to come in once a week. You know what I'm saying? Probably like a gated community or something. And I have no idea where we are. Texas, maybe? Indiana? Nah, I don't think Indiana. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there are some really nice parts of Indiana. I'm stuck. I have no idea. Plus, I can't get out of here, so this is bullshit. God dang it. I mean, I just don't know. So you don't think it's Texas? Could be. Let me look here. Only have 30 seconds. Dude, I don't know. I just think it's Texas. I don't know why. Not even close. If it was Ohio, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, I don't know what happened here. Okay. I still don't know where it was. What the frig is going on here? Wow. So it was Ohio. It's near Cleveland. This is bullshit. Hey. It's like where Akron is. Right outside of Cleveland. Oh God. What is this? What is this place? I really need this to charge. Or I can't play anymore. I really need it to charge. I don't know why it won't. Hawaii. What do we got? What kind of shrubbery we got going on? Look at those palm trees. In the distance, look at those pieces of shit. Fucking palm tree pieces of ass. California piece of shit. God dang palm trees. I hate you. I hate you. It feels like Bakersfield. Let's just do that for fun. Close enough. Once I see the palm trees, dude, I lock in on them. I'm just like, phew, I see you. Let's see if I'm trying to charge my. This is incredibly frustrating that my mouse won't charge at all. More so because I've tried to charge it. Oh God, dude! There's a palm tree. There's some people down the street. They put a couple palm trees on their property, and it drives me nuts. Like they had them shipped in. Who has palm trees shipped in? I'd like to order a couple palm trees. Kind of a loser. Shade? I don't know. I don't know. They're supposed to be tropical. Like anyone gives a crap. Yeah, I'm like a couple hours away from them. Hold on. I gotta. 1 second, please. Did you like barking for everybody? Make you think that it'll be bad? I'm not paying attention to you. They don't take care of you every single day, every minute, every single minute of every single day. Huh. Yeah, exactly. All right, that is. I'll let that charge for a second, and I'll just come hang out with you guys. Mouseless. I got no mouse. I got no motion. I got nothing. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I don't have a mouse. I'm hoping it'll charge for a second. Let's see here. Nope. There's no other way to move. Oh, Holly sending 5 Lab After Dark memberships. Thank you, Holly. And shout out to our mutual friend, Dolly Part. I also like Reba McEntire, too. I love that. I loved that show, Reba. I thought it was so funny. I used to love that show. I still do if I see it on. And it's kind of like wholesome. You know what I mean? It's not like weird, perverted shit. I don't know.
Maybe I'm getting old. That's great, Martha. Martha despises Reba. All right. But he had a lot of nice things to say. Martha come through with the wrench. The Office is very funny. Reba was very funny, actually. Van was my favorite. You don't watch any TV at all? I love you too, Martha. I know. Why do you despise Reba? Yeah, Van was so funny. Hilarious. It was a really successful show. I thought they were going to bring it back for a long time. Just never happened. Yeah, there's a lot of really funny characters in it. Brock was really funny. He made me laugh. Just a couple more minutes. I'll just get a. Frasier's hilarious. Home Improvement. I was just talking to Peyton about that show yesterday. Why is this? I haven't seen Tremors in a long time. However, I'm a huge fan of the Baconator and not the sandwich from Wendy's. Uh, nope. God. I got to start throwing away chargers that don't work or only half work. It's a major problem in my life. It's a stupid problem to have, but it's a problem. I just go, you know what, little charger? I think you can give me one more. Like the little engine that could. And then inevitably, it can't. Can do nothing for me. You know? All right, so this charger's actually working. Well, I have that's the thing. I have chargers that work. That makes it even sicker. But apparently I can't let go. Prime days are here. Apparently I can't let go of, I don't know. Oh my God. Yeah, that I remember that, Debbie. No, I'm happy. I'm just saying that I'm just letting it charge. It's actually charging. So 5 more minutes. Not that anybody. I mean, I think I'm taking this more serious than anybody. I'm in a groove. You know, I'm feeling it. I'm just feeling it. It's almost weird because I feel like I shouldn't just be sitting here and talking to you, but it's kind of what I do every night. And then here, like, more people watch when I just talk. Go figure. Why anybody would want to hear what the hell I have to say. Show, I don't know. Yeah, talking's great. It's the best. It's only led to every war that's ever happened. Okay, here we go. Anybody ever watch Swamp? Was it Swamp People? Where they would gator hunt, but there was this one dude named Shelby Stanga, the Swamp Man, and what he does is for a living, he pulls out like sunken cypress logs from the bayou, which is not an easy thing to do. But I mean, these dudes, like, I would not last a whole day. What kind of watch did you get? I wouldn't last a day. Yeah, exactly. And I'm telling you, I watched the guy pull a tooth, like he tied a string to the bumper of a car. That was how he pulled his tooth. I swear to God. Watched it. It was amazing. And then I watched him chase a snake. Grab the snake by the tail and sort of go like this, and then he whipped it, and then the snake's head popped off, and then he skinned it right then and there. He skins the snake and then ties it around his head. That's like a bandana or something, like a headdress. And that was the very moment that I realized that I would never survive a zombie apocalypse. Ever. Not with people like that. That guy would rule the world. Absolutely. Okay, let's see. All right. We got like 3%. All right. 2 more minutes. We're getting there. Yeah, I've seen him go catch those exotic pythons that they have. You've never seen The Walking Dead? It's actually pretty good. I mean, it's just so obviously fake, but I only watched like the first 3 or 4 seasons, 4 seasons. The first 2 seasons were crazy good. Why does my avatar make me look like a pear-shaped loser? Not that I'm not, but I'm not very good at waiting. I mean, I'm good at it, like I can do it, but I just start having these little weird meltdowns. Like his hands are huge. It's like Abraham Lincoln's hands. Who's laying on a waterbed? Oh, I see. Now that would be the Pacific Ocean. He's breathing very heavy. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't like I'm not that fond of him. I should be more fond of him. The ghost of Mr. Chicken describes Steve. I still can't get over how funny that I mean they took it they took it serious, which made it so much more funny. It's absolutely killer. All right, should be good now. Time to play, baby. I don't know what the hell I've never honestly. If he thought that made that look more authentic, it made it look 10 times worse. Just climb through the bushes like a normal dude with a sack. Ding, you know. I don't. I mean, why would you have to cut plants that are at your feet? All right, what are we at here? What's this? Oh shit, we're at 5%, baby. We were at 1% for the longest time. That's gonna get us through. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, what the frig? Feels like Florida. It really feels like Florida. And I don't want it to be Florida. I really don't want it to be Florida. This game is so stupid sometimes. I know you want it to be Florida, but I don't. I don't know what kind of tree that is, but it looks like a Floridian tree. I know there's palm trees. It's an epidemic. This just looks like something Florida would allow their friggin' sign to be. I'll just pick anywhere. Told you. I friggin' told you. I told you. Stupid ass Florida. All right, now we got ourselves a bit of a conundrum here. Look at that. That feels East Coasty. Does that feel Easty Coasty to anybody else, skis? But then we got that. What the what is this? What is that? What kind of plant is that? Hey, where'd that guy go? It's like Connecticut, feels like. It was a beech tree? I don't know what that means. Maybe they'll tell us where it is right here. Appointments only. God. Pine Hill Printing Inc. Yeah, it's definitely the East Coast. I can tell by that yellow license plate, but I don't know exactly where. It could be New Jersey. Okay, so we got a Methodist church. Methodist. Oh, yeah, we're going to find out right here what's up. 856. 856 area code. 856. Joycey. Very nice, Ashley. Ashley was early on in the Jersey. I definitely thought it could be Jersey as well. It was New Jersey. Good job, chat. This feels like Texas. Initially, Holly, can I get a confirmation, please? This is like southern Texas. Why can't I see that sign? It looks like Texas, feels like Texas. I mean, it's got that Texas feel, doesn't it? Absolutely. That's the Texas feel. Did you see that? That was awesome. Vote Jerry Billington. Hey, Jerry, do you think you should take your hat off for your mayor sign? Hell no. They gonna love me one way or the other. You betcha. All right, what's this?
He did. He got his hat for the. I said Texas right away. I don't know. I thought somebody said Lubbock, but I don't know. Well, look at that thing. What is this? Fernando and Brothers moving? You know Fernando and his brothers move that shit good too. They're fast. Fernando and Brothers. I love it. Shout out my Mexican homies. Which would tell me that we're probably somewhere where there's a heavy Spanish population. I would think. Okay, what do we got here? We got a sign. What's the sign say? Who said North Carolina? How do you guys know? I've got goals. I got go in different area codes. Oh, roll in different area. Ooh, we got dumpsters. Oh, the hell! That's the scariest looking tree I've ever seen. What is that? A Medusa? Holy shit! Look at that thing. It's like Ursula's Triton or something. My God in heaven. I need a new mouse pad. This is bullshit. JJ helicopters? Look at all those palm trees. Look at all this shit. Well, maybe it's been topped, but it's also been bottomed. I mean, we're right in the friggin' sun. This is bullshit, too. I can't even go that way. I have to turn around because of the glare. Like I have to run from the glare. It's still super glary. Oh, my God. What are we doing? Going through a windstorm? I hate this. I'm just going to pick a place because I can't handle it. Central California. Good enough. It was Cali. So this is the South. We're in the South. This just has Southern feel to it. Sun-kissed skin and not much makeup. High heel boots that lace up. Lost and I can't find my. Georgia. Red clay dirt for Georgia, huh? But that's also they have red. I mean, it did look. That's a Georgia house if I've ever seen one. Holy shit! Look at that thing. Look at that paint job. Do you guys like that? I kind of like it. I think it's fire. That's a beautiful house. New England. I mean, it looks very. Like, look at this little barn. Why do people take such good care of their shit? Are we near Amish country? Why am I feeling the Amish? I'm going to ignore the red clay. I don't know why. I shouldn't. Fuck. I knew it. I knew it. Well, I didn't know it was Alabama. But it was Southern. So you guys were right about the red clay. Very good. So we'll just bank. Oh, man. What the frig is this? Wow. This is an actual road. Honestly, I would put if I lived. I'll find a. Let me just see. If I lived anywhere near there, like if that was my car, wherever my room was, I would black out all the windows and never go outside ever for any reason. Never. Never. This place would depress me beyond. It feels like Oklahoma, Texas, but I can't tell the difference. It could be like Nebraska, Kansas. Damn it. It was Texas. Amarillo, Texas. Wow. It did feel like Texas, though. It felt Texas, Oklahoma. Son of a bitch. That was rough. Pacific Northwest. I say Washington right out of the gate. Should we do it sight unseen? Should I just guess Washington right now? Just a quick Washington.
Oh, wow. That was awesome. I knew. I just I don't know. I know the Pacific Northwest. Now this is the Midwest. Superfoods One, little curbside pickup action. It's not. There's nothing wrong with that. This is Midwest. I mean, it doesn't get any more Midwest than this. Like this could be Chicago or Illinois. Whoever this guy is, he doesn't have a front license plate, but I doubt he cares. Seems like everybody else has them. Planet Fitness, Dollar General. It's the biggest CVS I've ever seen. We don't even have CVS. I think we have one CVS. Meat market. Great. Ding. Indiana. It could be Indiana. What's a 903 area code? I don't know what that is. It really can't be Texas. Could it? Again? What are they trying? What are they doing to me here? See, I think it's a little higher up though. What is that? Greenville? Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. There was a Mexican meat market. East Coast? This has got to be East Coast, right? I love sourdough bread. I need to go to Texas for a Dallas Cowboys game just to watch them lose. Blue signs. Yeah, I don't like the Dallas Cowboys, but that stadium looks kind of cool. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, dude. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just how it is. Yeah, this is this? I don't know. I don't think it's Indiana, but fuck, it was Virginia. I would have never guessed Virginia. It's Feels like Texas again, but this is Nebraska or Kansas. Iowa. All right, let's do another one round. Let me plug in for 1 second. Let me plug in for a second. Oh, yeah. I'm sure Dr. Gary would love to go to a Dallas Cowboys football game. That's a good question. Because the plug-in, see, is underneath. And when it's connected, it doesn't work. So what I need, and I just can't find it, is I need to get a backup mouse. I have one, but like I said, I can't find it. So I guess technically I don't have one. Like I thought I did. Apparently not. I've never seen a mouse looking like that before. It's an Apple. It's a desktop Mac. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Gabby. I'm at a loss for words too. It's bothered me forever. It's a great computer. Fantastic. Wonderful. That's all I go near. I like Apple products. I like picking apples. I like apple pie. I like Fiji apples. I like apple crisp. I like apples in my oatmeal. I would love the Apple Festival. Does anybody remember the movie Pete's Dragon? An old Disney movie. And Pete was this little wretched kid that, nobody liked him because he was smelled and shit, I guess. But the dragon used to heat up the apples for him. It always looked so good. I wish I had a dragon that would roast my apples for me. Wow. That sounded really weird. Ding. I wish I had a dragon that would roast my apples for me. I don't even know what that means. But I do those apples used to look good when I'd watch that movie. I'd be like, dude, I bet it tastes like apple pie. Like he would just roast the apples for him. I did say it, but it came off much, much weirder than I had anticipated.
Like it came out really gay. Like not in a bad way. Just that's just how it came out. My PC is an Apple, and my laptop is one too, and my phone, and my watch. Still thinking about my dragon roasting apples. Caramel apple. Yeah, it's good. I'll take a. If you got a filling though, and you bite into one of those bastards, you can pull the filling right out. Good night, Ashley. Take care. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's get this shit done, dude. Let's do this. Lock in. Enough of this Pete's Dragon bullshit. Oof. Oof. One room schoolhouse. Rend Lake College. Rend Lake. I don't even know. Never heard of that place before. Rend Lake. We got corn. We got corn. Oh, McDonald's apple pies. Muy bueno. They gotta be warm though. You know what I mean? I'm gonna. What the hell? I don't know. Pete's Dragon, remember? Well, wasn't even close. What did I say? Why did I go to Ohio? I thought it was in Illinois. Oh my God. I wonder I couldn't find the friggin' lake I was looking for. I was looking in Ohio. I was zoomed in on Ohio and I was looking for Rend Lake. But I thought I was in Illinois and I couldn't find the friggin' I would have found that lake. Thank you, Mary. This is a cemetery right here. This is a weird one. It's that red clay shit again. What is this, Hawaii? I don't know where the hell this is. No, they do not mark the bodies of water well. You think New Mexico? Could be Nevada, could be Vegas. Let's try and narrow it down here. Fudge. I mean, that really changed. That looks like Hawaii. Yeah, it was Hawaii. Where's this? This. What is this? Is this like Louisiana? Doesn't feel like Florida. I'm not getting a Florida vibe. I'm getting like a Mississippi, Louisiana, like Shreveport. I don't know where. I have no friggin' idea where this is. Great. Dead end. So that was a waste of time. All right, 1 minute to find anything worth a shit. All right. Damn. Ugh. Damn, this is rough. This is a hard one. Yeah, there's palm trees down. Could be. I don't know. Fucking stupid. Fucking Florida. Fuck off. I wasn't gonna guess Florida no matter what. It's just it could be like a million different places.
Not even close. I'm falling apart. Ooh. I hate floor. I hate. I was. This is fun. This is different. Very different. It was SoCal again, yeah. This is probably the East Coast because they're very brick. They're very brick heavy. That I mean, just looking at this, I mean, it could be Boston area. No, they don't. Unfortunately, could be Massachusetts. Feels kind of Massachusettsy. Like that just feels like Boston. It just says laundromat. This looks like Charlestown. Wait, what is that? No, 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 no. Shit. It was Baltimore, but fuck. Really? Really? No, I mean it was sort of close, but how many? Yeah, it was fairly close, but no cigar. Do I do another one, or do we call it quits? Can't decide. Rock paper scissors. How would we do it? Flip a coin? I don't think I have one. I don't have a coin. Maybe I do. I do. Heads. We do another. Tails. Go to sleep. What did I say? I can't even remember. Was it heads or tails? Does anybody know? I can't remember. I swear. I don't want to go back and check the replay, but I'll be honest. Was it heads we do another? Got it. It was heads. It was absolutely heads. Got to do another one. You gotta. You live by the coin, you die by the coin. I'm having fun anyway. It's just a good time. This is great. All right. Give me a second here. What's up, Raptor? How are you? All right, you ready? No, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. All right, maybe I am. I don't know. Let me get my electrolytes up really quick. It's like preparing for battle. It's like preparing for battle. But not really. It's actually nothing like that. Well, I hope you feel better soon. What up, Rod? Who else is there? Jarlin. Joanne.
All right, here we go. Ooh, this is this is an interesting one. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. I mean, this just looks cold. All right, so see how fast that changes? Snow. I mean, flatland snow. Um, Ohio. Maybe. It's not a bad thought. Could be, it's pretty flat though for Ohio. Rod says Ohio too. Seems flat. Very flat for Ohio. Could be Nebraska. Could be Michigan, yeah. And it's particularly flat. These ones are much more difficult because, I mean, this could be Montana, Dakotas, just right down the center of the United States. Could be a lot of places. Yeah, that, I mean, not even, see, it was North Dakota. Son of a bitch. I knew it was right down the middle. There's just like friggin'. I knew it. I mean, I was right on line too. It's like right down the chute. I watched the first 15 minutes of it, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do this. It was so weird. Just, I might get back. I might go back to it, but it was, I don't know, dude. Shit is just horrid. Absolutely horrible. It's disgusting. It's so weird to me that even like with mental illness, there's no respect for human life or death. Meaning, I mean, they're messing with corpses. One is just as bad as the other. It's just so like they just don't respect life or death or people. And
Ed was a sick son of a bitch. His mom was crazy too. Ooh, 801. Utah. But where in Utah? Ogden, Logan, split it. Not bad. Yeah, well, and that's I I get it, but the thing is, like, it's kind of the romanticizing of um that kind of stuff is which is, I mean, when Hollywood gets involved, that's what happens, and it makes for great entertainment. But some of us, it's not that I don't think that it's interesting and that they do a good job on it. It's just, you know, weird sometimes. That's it. That's all I meant. It's a weird show. I mean, it was a weird. There's some details. Like, I didn't need to see him wearing his mom's clothes, tying a belt around his neck, and you know, whacking his pud. I mean, I just didn't need to see that. It was just too much. I don't really care about that Ed would do that. He was a real person, and I'm sure he did. I just, wasn't something I needed to see. Tying a belt around his neck. Psycho. His mom caught him. It was like her clothes. Jesus. What are you doing with my clothes? I told you not to bother me while I'm cleaning my room. Good God, dude. That's like the opening scene of the show. I'm not giving you any spoilers. I'm pretty sure his story is pretty well known. Although I keep coming back to what the frig is this place? Yeah, it's weird, man. Peyton was telling me that him and his wife were watching it, my son. And I was like, "Oh, do you like it?" And he was like, "No." It's horrible. Like, those aren't feel good, but they're not feel good movies or things like that. But it does bring them. I have no idea where it is. Dude, how are you just gonna show up? Sweet. So how are you just gonna show up and drop it on me like that? Bullshit. You were right. California. California love. Look at that Honda Acura, baby. Yeah, it's a little Norman Bates-ish. But Ed was just he was a sick Ed Gein or Gein or however you pronounce his stupid last name. He was just a freak of nature. I know that he was insane. You would have to be insane to act that way. You would have to be insane. But like these people do this stuff while covering it up. So how insane is he? Yeah, I mean, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. Pacific Northwest, yeah. I don't even know. I didn't even see that part. I kind of gave up on it. I know enough about him to last me a lifetime. Domestic's like all about the Idaho, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think Idaho has like mountain snow caps. It was Oregon. Fucking Klamath Falls. Stupid. Okay. I'm losing my concentration. Talking about Ed Gein's nasty ass. His story is extremely interesting. But I'm just telling you that the detail that they go through is very extreme. On like I can watch a documentary and the stuff and I don't none of that. It doesn't bother me like that, but it's just not. I don't know. They have a sign right off the highway that says Plainfield, home of Ed Gein. Yeah, I wouldn't be promoting that, but I guess they'll take whatever they can for tourism. That would make me go the opposite way. I wouldn't care. Like, oh, Ed Gein, you want to go see where he lived? No. Of course I don't. I don't need to see that. But once it wouldn't bother me. I just wouldn't want to. I just don't need to see it. I get it. He's famous. Ooh. I really don't know where this is either, but it's got that Spanish moss. Spanish moss. Maybe southern Alabama. Probably not. Fucking Florida. Are you kidding me? I guess that's the perfect way to end. I'm terrible too. Don't worry. Unbelievable. One more. That's a long round, dude. It takes a long time. Like I'm getting worse as we keep going. That is the problem. Does that make sense? It is a fun game. Sometimes it's infuriating. La, da, da. I enjoyed it too. Thank you, Holly. And thank you for gifting those memberships. Kelsey and Mary. And thank you for becoming a member, Mary. Let's see. I could throw on a podcast if you guys want. I'm down. Let's do it. Welcome to the No Big Deal podcast. I'm your host, Joshua Diaz, the Mexican pizza himself. I love Mexican pizzas. That's been established throughout time and history. It's been documented since the Mayans. Welcome. And joining me is Lucas, aka Kyle Five Sauce. Also joining me, EP, the PD, who's 18.
Whoa.
Your favorite and mine, Peyton Diaz, aka my son.
Wow.
And if that's not enough of an honor to give you in life, or a curse, I don't know what is. I don't know what is, but we got a great show for you tonight. We have Florida man back at it again. A man
Never stop.
apparently stabs somebody. He doesn't have arms, but uses his feet to stab the person. You heard that right. You heard that right. How's it going, fellas? How are you today?
Hanging out. Yeah, good. Great. Feeling
Don't say any
pumped up.
F's and
That
stuff.
music was nice.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
Yeah. Don't say any F's and stuff.
Okay.
I mean, you can. It's fine. I'll just edit it out. I'll just put the bleep in there. You know what I mean?
I try not to.
Yeah, you do. You do pretty good. You're a bit. You like to cuss sometimes, though.
Oh yeah, I've been known to cuss.
I've been known to cuss. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. But that's okay. You know, they say that it's like they say. This is why I believe. Like people tell me that I'm smart, but I truly don't believe that. But
Oh yeah. Okay, sure.
okay, well, somebody tell me I'm smart.
Yeah.
But they say
You're
that
smart.
the most intelligent people don't have to cuss,
Yeah, they have like better words.
like the and
No, better than that.
like philanthropist.
Cussing's just like saying like too much, you know.
I remember when you did that, and we hit a bell every time you did.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that.
Maybe we should bring that back. Actually, every
Well, now
time,
I'm gonna be like, oh, shit.
and you cussed. You're off
Double
to
bell.
off to a roar
Back to back.
off to a roaring start, my friend. As per usual.
I don't even know what to say anymore. What did I do there?
I don't know. You're just you.
Mm.
That deserves a bell, wouldn't you say, Peyton?
Yeah, I think so. Your whole life deserves a bell.
I saw
Good
that.
or bad.
I saw a story of your dog on Instagram,
Yeah.
and I replied to it. Say, the coffee cup said something like, "I'm only speaking to my dog," and I responded to her by saying, "Well, at least you have 2 dogs."
I'm well aware. I got a screenshot while I was at work. It was really uplifting.
Oh, she sent you a screenshot of it? It's like that?
Yeah, it was like laughing faces, so I think she was laughing with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I've like for some reason I can't help myself but like to make fun of you sometimes.
This is well established.
It's been a common theme for what, like I don't know, 30 years? No, well you're only 30.
No, I'm 31, so yeah.
Okay, so about 30 years. Yeah, that makes sense. We'd always call you fat and tell you your diaper was too small for you.
Well, it wasn't untrue. Actually, I was kind of a fat baby, and then I got like skinny, and then I got fat again, and I think I'm like in the middle now.
Chris used to pants you at wearing a diaper, and I would say that's not pantsing. You're just pulling his diaper down. It's not cool. He's like, dude, you want to go pants Lucas? And I'm like, not really.
Unless I was wearing a diaper for too long, which is probably the case.
Yeah. Yeah. But like nothing will ever compare to when he, for some, and I'll put it in nice terms, convinced you that putting icy hot on your nether regions would turn you into a man.
Yeah.
And then
I don't think you said that.
No, but I'm saying it. I'm saying it nice for the audience.
Yeah, I didn't.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
I said that he told me that it would make it.
It just completely broke up, and I'm so glad that it did. Why didn't you just let me do it the way that I did it? Because why'd you have to say?
I don't know.
Like, why'd you have to say?
I feel like it's a better reason.
What? So what was the reason?
That it would make it bigger.
But that was inferred, Lucas. That was inferred through what I said. Am I wrong on that, Peyton?
No, just because you have no, you could be a man with a little wiener.
I understand that. But what I said was the nether regions because it would make you more of a man because you were a little kid.
Oh, I don't know.
So I'm inferring that, yes, that's what was inferred. You didn't have to say make it bigger. but you did
to clarify.
There's nothing to clarify because all of it was like made up. It was fake. It doesn't even matter. He got you to put icy hot on your balls, and you screamed like a cat caught in a fan belt. And then he told you that it would be better if you used hot water to wash it off. And I don't know I don't know at any age where that makes any sense at all. And he hung up. He's not even on the line anymore. Unreal. I
just can't.
What? What? Oh my God, dude. Unreal. We're off to a riveting start, folks. Absolutely riveting.
Hello.
Hey,
I didn't hang up because I was upset. I had a headphone malfunction.
why would you be upset? Guy, Lucas literally threw the whole show. Like he brought it to a complete standstill. Not only did I lose Lucas, and I was having fun making fun of you for thinking that using hot water on icy hot was gonna make it feel better.
Yeah.
But I lost you, and then trying to get you back, I lost Peyton.
Oh, what a mess.
And then the first thing he says to me, Peyton, when he picks up, he goes, "I didn't hang up because I was upset."
I just wanted
and
to
I don't believe that
clear.
for a second.
Headphones fell out of my ear, and I caught it, and then it disconnected the call.
I have a tea in front of me, like an iced tea from Starbucks, and I think that there's a fly in it.
Black tea?
Yeah. I think that there's a fly in it, but like it's under the ice, so I can't tell. And I've been swirling it around for like the last 30 minutes trying to like look and taking drinks intermittently as I look for the fly.
Oh, that's a hard one. I think you've already drank it.
Well, I want the fly out of there, but it doesn't really matter if I don't even know if it's in there because it's like one of those really big ones. What do they call that? The Trienta.
Yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about.
That's the size. The Venti, the Santa Maria, and the Nina. but they so for like hot drinks they only have it only goes up to like Venti, and on cold drinks they have it's called like a Trienta or Trenta.
Is this real or are you joking?
Why would I make this up?
There's a hidden size.
I don't think it's hidden. They told me what it was. I asked them, I said, what's the biggest size you have? And then she told me. That's not hidden, is it?
I don't know. How many ounces would it be? 30?
It's like 32, I think. Enough to hide a fly, I know that.
Well, and you've already drank from it, so you might as well just, work at it and get that fly out.
I honestly, like I have
what kind of fly?
It's a horse fly.
Oh, that's sad.
It's a big one. But I don't know if it's in there or not. But I saw something and I don't know what it was. And then when I tried to swirl it to find it, because of the sheer size of the drink has really hindered me finding this thing. And so my own gluttony has backfired in a major way. And I'm drinking I'm drinking fly juice probably.
Yeah, that's not good. I could understand if it was like one of those little like fruit flies. Or something.
It ain't a fruit. It ain't a fruit fly.
But like a house fly, like one of those things. That's gross.
Like a June bug.
Yeah, because they're like chilling on duty probably before they got in there.
I'm scared that I'm going to take a drink and it's going to clog the hole.
Oh, it's a big fly.
I don't know if it's in there. I
don't. A raisin. How could you?
and so here's another thing. I'm scared that it may have disintegrated.
Just one with the tea. Yeah. I don't think they can do that.
You a fly expert in tea?
No, I just think I'm just like a normal person who.
Peyton, can I get a ruling on what he just said, Peyton? That he's a normal person. Is that a yes or a no?
I'm a little in the middle, but I have to say no.
What makes me abnormal?
I don't know. Everything?
Okay.
You're okay. Well, let's start with this. You have a lisp.
Kind of. Sometimes it comes and goes.
It does come and go. It's just really weird because it was really prevalent when you were a kid. And then your teenage years, you just like it kind of faded out. But then when you hit like 16, you got really lazy when you grew your hair out, and you sounded like a stroke victim.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember.
It's just, so that's not the reason that you're not normal, but like the fact you eat spaghetti sandwiches in your underwear.
I don't do that all the time. That's not like every day. I've done it.
That's your downfall, bro.
With company around.
I did that in front of you?
Yes. And it honestly, it made me nauseous.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because when you ate it like you were a duck, like with your head straight up and like a little.
Dude, I eat really fast. That's
I know.
That is abnormal.
I know.
I just pound food.
I know. It's
that makes you weird, bro.
It doesn't quite.
No, I just like sit down and I get to it. Like if we're eating.
I get to it. You got other things to do, like watch UFC?
No, I have stuff. I do both.
Right. So why do you have to eat so fast?
Because if I'm eating, I'm hungry, and I need it or want it.
Yeah.
Well, what am I waiting for? What are we taking our time for? I never understood that.
You don't savor
Slam
your
it down and savor it. I'm gonna eat again at some point.
Yeah.
Dude. Anyway, I have a fly in my tea. All right, here. So let's listen to it. Armless Florida man accused of stabbing tourist.
Mhm.
A homeless Florida man with no arms has been arrested for stabbing a tourist with scissors using his feet, police say.
Wow.
Jonathan Dale Crenshaw, a homeless artist. That's what it says, a homeless artist. A homeless artist
What does that mean?
I don't know. A homeless artist from South Beach, Florida, was arrested Tuesday and charged with aggravated battery after he allegedly stabbed Cesar Coronado, a visiting tourist from Chicago. And according to the witness, Coronado was asking Crenshaw for directions when the man suddenly attacked him, stabbing him in the arm before fleeing on foot.
Oh yeah. Well, how else was he gonna run?
Well, I mean, you can get in a car.
He doesn't have a car.
The homeless guy gonna get in the car?
No, I think the guy that got stabbed took off on foot. The other guy only has feet, and he was holding scissors.
Yeah. I don't want to be a victim blamer here, but I don't think I would get stabbed by a guy with no arms.
Well, okay, so here's this. Listen, it's funny you say that. Crenshaw said he pulled the pair of scissors from his suitcase with his feet and stabbed the man twice to defend himself.
Defend himself.
Yeah, dude. You can't just be walking up to a homeless.
That's like to watch a man pull something out of his bag with his feet, and then to be close enough to get stabbed. I don't know. There's something else going on. I think I'm a homeless guy.
Are you telling?
No, I think it was.
Are you telling me though, like the last person you expect to get stabbed by is a guy with no arms?
Yeah, but if he's doing something funny with his feet, I'm taking a step back.
He could have been quick. You never know. He could have been doing this for years.
I don't think so. He's unzipping a suitcase and pulling out scissors with his feet quickly.
Why does a man that has no arms have scissors?
Well, apparently he knows how to use them.
Wouldn't that do the same? You could do the same thing with a knife. He could pull a knife out with his feet.
Yeah.
Although you know what he probably does? He probably hooks his big toes around like the little loops in the scissors.
He might cut things with them. He might actually cut things and not just stab.
It says he's an artist, and he's being held on $7,500 bond. So he doesn't.
I'd like to see this guy. Can you forward me that article when you get a chance?
I can. I feel like I've seen him.
Oh, you know what? Is he the guy from the pizza review?
Yes, he is.
I knew it. You know when you said a guy with no arms in Florida?
I knew I recognized him.
He was like pulling something with his no arms, and
yes.
Dave Portnoy's like, how was he pulling that? Because he's like pulling a wagon with no arms.
Wasn't he pulling it with his mouth?
No, because he was yelling something at Dave.
Hold on.
Is that him? I knew it.
It is him. It absolutely.
Who else would it be?
Well, there's not a lot of homeless, no-armed guys that stab people with scissors and pull carts.
When you know what? I almost asked you before you started, and then you said you feel like you've seen him before, and I'm like, there's only one person like that in this world.
Yeah.
I pulled a stabbing off, and that was him, because he was pulling a wagon with no arms.
Forget to give it to a crack addict.
There he is, right there.
That's all we got on the beach, crack addict. Don't forget to give it to a crack addict. That's all we got on the beach, crack addict.
So what I'm looking at here for the folks at home that can't see, so the way that he is pulling his suitcases, he has a leash tied to his stump, and the leash is tied to the suitcase, and he's pulling it that way. Like he's using the leash as an extension of his arm. Guy's resourceful. He's like RoboCop.
Yeah, that's funny. He's really famous.
Not famous enough to get bailed out.
How's he pulling that? How's he pulling that? Is it hooked?
Listen, I rarely get left speechless. I was left speechless by that guy.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, this just happened yesterday. That guy stabbed somebody with scissors with his
article
feet.
from yesterday.
Tuesday, August 16th, 2022.
Wow.
Scissors.
What a beast.
Yeah. Congratulations to him. But yeah, I knew I recognized him somewhere. I
think maybe he was being attacked and he defended himself.
So you're on his side.
I'm on his side.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I know that's probably
no, you can do whatever you
wrong,
want.
but something doesn't add up. You know, I'm just looking at it like there's no way, not even me. I'm not getting stabbed by a guy with no arms. It's not happening.
I never thought that I would get hit by a metal Sharpie in the head by you, but that happened.
Well, you attacked me.
I don't know if that's the thing. I don't know if I attacked you, and I don't know if getting hit above the eyebrow with one of those big fat markers was an appropriate response.
It was just like it was a build up. You know, when we hang out a lot, push me to the edge every day, and it builds up and it builds up, and then I blow up like once a month.
Yeah, that's true. And but you made me bleed.
Yeah, but I deal with a lot.
You deal with a lot? I mean, I
Sometimes.
guess. You deal with a lot.
Well, when we spent a lot of time together.
When you were working for me, you dealt with almost nothing except me messing with you. That was your job.
A bad attitude, though. Yeah, it was.
Your job was to keep me from
entertained.
Yeah, from like going crazy on other people.
Yeah, that's true.
You were my guy, but every now and then your tiger got out of the cage.
Yeah.
And then you'd whack me with something.
Yeah.
See, Peyton does that too. Like, if I just even pretend to like give Peyton a little pat on the arm, he hauls back, dude, and he just throws all 250 into it.
It goes too hard.
He goes, wait, and I have to go, dude, stop. Like, that's too much. That's too much.
But you know, it's smart because now you question kind of doing it, right? Like, you're like, should I do this?
I question it.
Yeah.
Because then he goes like, he just keeps going.
Yeah, well, you know me, I get a little crazy. Like, when there's confrontation, not even confrontation, but when, it's like when dogs are playing and they start getting riled up. Like, I get riled up with the dogs. At first, I'm like,
you match energy, and then you kind of.
I go over.
Then you go over.
I match energy, and then I just go poof, and then it's all bad.
And you're gone. Yeah.
It's all bad, and then I end up getting hit in the head with a metal marker.
Yeah, I got it.
And that snaps me back.
I lost it there. Yeah. I think we all snapped back. I realized what I did after I saw blood.
You also one time, I remember this, and I think you thought that I was gonna just kick the hell out of you after this happened.
Uh-huh.
But I was like hiking my pants up, and you came up behind me with it was a racquetball, and you bounced it right between my legs, and it came up and it hit me in the no-nos.
It was perfect.
And I fell against a shelf. Knocked all that off. Then I fell over, and I just see you. I looked up on the camera, and I see you running, like full speed out of like towards the office. He was like in a full sprint while I'm on the ground because he knew that like if I hadn't completely gone down, that
if it wasn't a direct hit, I was in trouble.
I was going to come back and I was going to choke him.
Yeah.
With something like an object, like a little league belt.
Yeah. Or like one of those exercise resistance bands or something.
What was going to happen was you were going to end up like flat on your chest on the floor with that wrapped around your neck.
Oh, come on. I don't know about all that.
Remember the time I sent you flying over the I think they were ice chests. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I got a little buck there. There was I went through a really weird like stage in my early 30s and my early 20s and all of my teens and all of my 20s and most of my 30s, I guess. So of like, I just love to roughhouse.
Yeah, when 3 o'clock hit, I tried to like keep my distance and trying to work in the warehouse or something.
Yeah, kind of explain that a little bit to Peyton, because I don't think he really realizes the extent.
It was like clockwork. I don't know what it was. Just 3 o'clock hit.
So I mean, set the scene. You know, we were working at a job.
You come flying out of the office, and I knew you had this crazy look in your eyes, and it was time for me to go.
Because why?
Not sure.
No, but like the stuff that I would do, I would just like, you know, I don't know. I wanted to, well, especially at 3 o'clock, I really wanted to mess with you. And
it was just like for a good way for you to pass like the final couple hours of work.
Yeah, it really relieved a lot of stress in my life.
At 5 o'clock, you were done messing with me.
I was done. I was ready to go. But, you know, I also used to kick the bathroom door in nonstop on you.
Yeah. God. Yeah. Door never got fixed.
I busted that. I don't know how I busted that lock probably. I would take little paint keys.
You know what my favorite thing is? You broke it breaking in on me so much that you were the one who always got walked in on by outside people.
Yeah, the taco truck that was in the parking lot.
It came back to bite you.
Yeah, it did come back to bite me because you could just, all you had to do was like push it open. People stopped turning the knob.
Yeah.
The knob would stay locked and you could just push it open. And there was probably, honestly, and it was only by the female workers.
Yeah, only.
And I don't know why, but it was embarrassing. One time I was sitting there reading the newspaper, drinking a Mountain Dew. She's like, "Oh, adios, mios," and she ran.
Would come back. They would come back laughing and say they're going to go to the gas station, which that means it was bad. It must have been bad in there if they were willing to try the gas.
The worst part was like probably for like a week after that, they would never make eye contact or say hi to me. They'd just giggle.
Yeah.
And I would just look around, but like, I don't know. I don't see what's so funny. That's like, but yeah, she'd come in, she'd go, adios, mios, and she'd take off running. I'd be like, whatever, dude. I felt really bad about doing that. It wasn't on purpose. It was really just to mess with you only. But, you know, who knows?
Things happen.
Florida man, you'll love this one. Florida man dies after eating 1 in a billion bad oyster at Florida restaurant. And now, if this isn't the most anti-seafood endorsement you've ever heard of, a Florida man died after he caught a bacterial infection from a, quote, 1 in a billion bad oyster, according to a report. The death was traced back to the Rustic Inn Crab House in Fort Lauderdale. I'm sure they love that. I'm sure that they can you I mean, wow.
Yeah,
so not only does this man die,
who do you blame, the restaurant or the oyster supplier?
The restaurant.
Well, it's 1 in a billion, so that's like,
those odds are not good. I mean, they are good.
They're great,
but not for him.
What do you mean? If you eat a bad oyster, you're taking those odds.
Well, I think now that the restaurant should be fine because he took that one out of rotation. It's like somebody hit the jackpot in the lottery, and now everybody's buying tickets again. Moving on. Stupid. You're so stupid, Lucas. I don't know why you'd say that.
I don't even know what I said.
Why did you say that about the lottery? That was you. A lottery joke was just a bit too much. The death was traced back to the rustic inn crab house in Fort Lauderdale, where the man ate before he got sick with Vibrio. Vibrio.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
You've had Vibrio? The Southern Florida Sun Sentinel reported. That's actually extremely sad. But oysters, like, you just look at them. Do you like oysters, Lucas?
Oh yeah.
You're sick, dude. That's the other thing. You love that nasty stuff. I'll eat liver's worse.
Yeah.
Sick.
Sure.
Peyton, do you like oysters?
I hate oysters.
Have you ever ate
But
one?
Kane, that's not really fair because he strikes me as a guy who only likes chicken nuggets.
So do you.
Well, yeah, but I also like oysters. I'm saying, like.
You don't go anywhere and eat and order them though.
Oh yeah,
No.
I'm pretty sure.
I was just in Florida, and I'm pretty sure I ate oysters there.
Too bad you didn't eat at the Red Roof Inn or whatever it's called.
Oh my god!
The manager of the restaurant. The manager of the restaurant told the outlet as many as 100 dozen oysters were served that day. I mean, this is kind of sad. Oysters are the top of the mountain for dangerous foods to eat. I have eaten them my entire life and continue, but you're putting yourself at risk when you do it.
I'm glad I don't like them.
Over the course of 60 years, we have served a couple billion oysters, and we've never had anyone get sick like this guy did. They say like this guy did.
People get
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's true though.
People get really sick, but never die.
Well, didn't Tony Soprano get sick from oysters from Artie Bucco's restaurant?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it is I think it is a common thing to get food poisoning from oysters.
Maybe I didn't know that, but I don't know. I do all right with them.
I do all right with them. Most people do all right with them. Are you not listening to the story?
Well, it said it was at the top of the food chain for dangerous foods, right?
Yeah, but so are hot dogs, and you eat those by the dozen.
Oh, dude, you get sick from a hot dog. Come on.
I know. I don't. But listen to this. Both cases involved. So there was another one where a guy got the unidentified man who reportedly worked at the restaurant decades ago was the second person in the state to die from raw oysters this month. Oh, great. The Pensacola News Journal reported a community leader died. The community. He was a community leader. He was a pillar in the community, and they served him a bad oyster. And he died on August 9th from Vibrio. Lucas has had that.
Yeah, this is why I think Florida needs to be another country.
The Centers for Control Disease and Prevention. That sounds. The way that they wrote that sounds backwards to me. The Centers for Control Disease and Prevention, isn't it? Disease Control and Prevention. The CD. No, that's the CDP, not the CDC.
I don't know.
Prevention warns its website while most fibrosis cases occur in hotter weather, cases have been reported throughout the year. So it's a summertime oyster sickness. Folks, stay away from the oysters in the summertime.
That seems like the best time to eat an oyster, though.
I don't think that there's a good time to ever eat an oyster. I think they're disgusting. Like, they live in the bottom of the ocean. They taste like the ocean. It's like calamari. You probably like calamari too.
Oh, I just had calamari last night.
Sick.
So gross.
You're sick, dude. Seriously.
Dude, calamari's good.
And you made that lottery joke?
Yeah, and you made the lottery joke.
I didn't do that.
Yes, you did. There's two people here that say you did.
I don't think I said anything.
Even if those two people are lying.
I really don't even remember.
Well, in a courtroom, you'd be found guilty
In trouble.
from testimony.
Fair.
All right, I said it. I feel bad. That's just another reason not to eat oysters, man. That's just really weird. A Greenland shark, one of the longest living animals on Earth, was caught near Belize. Great. Why would you? God, here we go. And here's another example of scientists being scientists and just like, like, just disturbing old stuff. Research
for no reason.
Yeah.
Too. Like I think scientists are they get this like they're smart or something. I think they're mostly dumb.
See, I don't think that's true. But
I think it's true.
See, I don't think that's true. Are you eating?
Yeah, I'm eating some pulled pork sandwiches right now. Like little sliders. I just got back from a run. I was hungry. Come on.
You knew that we were recording the podcast today, right?
I know, but I couldn't stop myself. I got hungry.
He's having
But I'm done now.
he's having a pulled oyster calamari sandwich.
No, pulled pork. I think pork is dangerous enough.
It's not as dangerous as oysters.
Yeah, that's fair.
Researchers tagging tiger sharks off the, and that sounds real important, by the way.
Yeah. Ooh. Like we don't like we don't know enough about sharks.
They go to the government. They go, we need $3 billion to tag these sharks. Why do you need to tag? We want to know. We want to know where they migrate to and why they do
see
it.
where they swim. How about they swim in the ocean and you leave them alone?
I know. They're tagging sharks. Just leave them alone, guys.
Stupid.
Go find
Stupid.
something else to do. So researchers tagging tiger
Science
sharks.
is dumb.
Why are you?
Another hot take from Lucas.
Yeah, one was that scientists are stupid.
Yeah, I think so.
No, they're not
Like
stupid.
they don't have. That's a stupid. That is a stupid thing to do.
I
To
don't.
sit- they sat in a room and they're like, what should we do? Why don't we ask the government if we could go tag sharks and see where they swim? That is dumb. That's actually a dumb thing to say.
It might be a dumb thing to do, but they're not actually dumb people.
Yeah, they're dumb.
Okay. So researchers tagging tiger sharks off the southern coast of Belize couldn't believe their eyes when they recently reeled in a different kind of fish. It turned out to be a Greenland shark, which is typically found in the Arctic and can live to be over 500 years old. And once again, there's no way to know that. None. Because nobody's hanging around long enough to make sure that one of these things is living 500 years. And you can't carbon date them, can you? And I don't believe in carbon dating either.
They had bones. They had their bones. That's what I'm saying. I think science is supposed to be like people like making stuff up. I really do.
They can like blow smoke, but I feel like
I think it's just like it's some person who claims to be smart making a guess.
I mean, sometimes.
And we're supposed to be like, oh, okay.
That's not necessarily what it is. But
this shark could be 500 years old. Oh, great.
Or else it could be 4.
Right.
I mean, I agree with that, but I don't think that scientists are stupid. There's a million different kinds of scientists.
Nah, most of them.
Okay, so is a nuclear scientist stupid?
Okay, you got me there. Maybe they are now.
How?
What do you need them for? I don't know.
Okay, maybe you got me there. That was the very first one I picked. There was a few different ones that I could have gone for. Like,
maybe I'm wrong.
Oh no, you're definitely wrong. But like, there's just a million different kind of scientists.
So what they do with this old shark?
Well, if you would stop science shaming, I'll get there.
Yeah. Okay.
Researchers tagging tiger sharks off the. Do you want to say something about this tagging of the tiger shark? Oh, you already did. Southern coast of Belize couldn't believe their eyes when they recently reeled in a different kind of fish. It turned out to be a Greenland shark, which is typically. I already read this. The team of scientists threw the shark. Check this out. The team of scientists thought the shark was dead when they finally hauled it in. Well, yeah, it's 500 years old. They thought it was
doing to it anyway. It's a different kind of shark. Like, leave it alone. It's not the kind that you're researching.
Well, here we go again. Unlike the tiger sharks they were after, this particular shark had black,
worn-looking skin, and pale blue eyes. Devanshi Kasanya, a PhD candidate, you say candidate, not even, just a PhD candidate, at Florida International University, Predator Ecology and Conservation Lab. Listen to this.
Killing sharks.
A candidate at the Florida International University Predator Ecology and Conservation Lab said the shark. Yeah. Wait. I got to read this all at one time. Just let me get to the very end, because this is what you're talking about. High level scientist stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Devanshi Kasanya, a PhD candidate at the Florida International University Predator Ecology and Conservation Lab, said the shark looked, quote, really, really old, unquote.
Yeah. Looks really, really old.
I think that attests to what you're saying. They're dumb, kind of.
It was just, quote, here's some more pearls. It was just very surprising and confusing.
This whole thing is surprising and confusing.
As soon as it entered our field of vision, we saw a black figure. That's very scientific. That was getting bigger and bigger. When it came to the surface, none of the crew, with all of their combined fishing experience, had seen anything like it. So leave it alone.
I'm on Lucas's side now.
Now, okay. Greenland sharks can likely live to be more than 500 years old unless you catch them in a net and wrestle them in. Scientists have more questions than answers. See, that's another scientific thing to do. Scientists have more questions than answers when it comes to the Greenland shark. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, do they really need to name it this stuff?
What a job.
It's just too much, dude. Like, can you imagine going, what school do you go to? I go to the Florida International University Predator Ecology Conservation Lab. Okay, well, it's nice meeting you. These sharks are the longest living creatures on the planet, living possibly more than 500 years. And that's just an estimate because there's no definite way to determine their age.
It's just so...
Lucas is gonna go off here in a second.
It just drives me wild. It's the same. It's too many examples of that exactly right there.
The catch was unexpected. Kasana said their catch was strictly accidental. On April 22nd, she and her team were working with members of the Belizean shark fishing community and the Belize fishery departments to set lines along Glover's Reef, located about 30 miles off the coast. Why are people going there? It's 30 miles off the coast.
I just think they should just leave sharks alone. Like, we have enough like Shark Week footage to last us for the rest of the time. Like,
are you a fan of Shark Week?
No, I think it's stupid. The only thing I like is when the sharks like kill people that are like trying to mess with them.
See, I knew that this was going to happen. What about the running of the bulls? Do you like that?
No, that's terrible too.
Do you like when people get horned though?
Yeah, they deserve it.
I don't disagree with that.
I think it's messed up for the animal. However, I mean, not that I'm like some.
No, I agree. I mean, what they do, especially
a little unnecessary.
Especially, yeah, like bullfighting and running of the bull is just it's not a cool thing to do. And then when a guy, they'll get impaled and be like, you got to put the bull down.
Right, yeah. Wow, I can't believe you did that. You acted crazy.
Man, he stabbed you? How dare him?
So basically this article was, we went out searching for tiger sharks and we found a different kind of shark and he looked kind of old, and then that's the whole thing that we spent all that money on. That's it.
No, it didn't look kind of old. It looked, quote, really, really old.
Okay. All right. And then, but there's no way to tell how old those kind of sharks are.
Well, they can live up to 500 years old, estimated,
But there's no way.
But there's actually no way to tell.
I don't even know what to say.
The theory is that the closer the sharks are to the equator, the deeper researchers have to go to find them. And they go deep, over 7,000 feet deep, according... Like, if they're that deep, they're there for a reason. Like, they don't want to be... That's the thing. Sharks don't come onto land and attack people.
I'm just going to imagine... I don't know.
The only kind of shark attack that happens is when you're actually in the water. And or near the water, like within, feet, inches of it. But shark attacks would completely cease to exist if everybody stayed out of the ocean. You understand that, right?
That's a scientific fact.
Yes. And that comes from the laboratory of the podcasting institution of Joshua Diaz, PhD candidate, Incorporation, Inc.
Yeah, how do I become a candidate? Can you nominate me?
Yes, Lucas, you are now a candidate for the PhD Institute of Lab Human Resources Division, janitorial experience above the rest, unclogs toilets with buckets institute.
Just another thing to throw on my resume.
Yeah. If you need me to write a recommendation for you, I can definitely do it. Peyton, you want to be nominated too?
Yeah.
Peyton, I hereby nominate you to the Institution Lab Urology, Scientology.
Now he's PD.
Rheumatoid arthritis. He's got a PhD. He's EP the PD who's 18 with a PhD. So now we're all knighted PhD candidates.
Yeah,
Now let's go searching for sharks.
Hey guys, look, that shark looks really, really old. Stamp that, please. Okay, we got to return. We got to return that as top secret to the government. It's just one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. And I didn't even.
Yeah,
I didn't
it
even.
looks really, really old. It's wonderful.
I love how they put it in quotations too. They go, and like her official statement is, it's very, very old. Well, yeah, probably.
They were so shocked they went out in the ocean and found a different fish other than a shark too. Whoa.
And it possibly could live over 500 years, but there's no way to tell. It honestly reminds me of carbon dating. Like I don't know how that works, but I don't really. I don't know. I don't think carbon dating is real either. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's hard
Isn't
to
that
say.
like looking at the rings on a tree or something?
Well, that makes a little more sense. But that's not that's not carbon dating though.
That's not carbon dating, but how does that make any more sense?
Because
that sounds like some old guy in the woods. Like, how old do you think this tree is? Well, let's count these little things in it and see.
Well, that's like how I always wonder how somebody found out to milk a cow.
I don't know.
You ever think about that one?
Not really.
Why? Because if you see flanges, you just start pulling them.
Well, they saw like a little cow sucking its mom's udder, and then they were like, I wonder what it's getting out of there, and then squeezed it and gave it a sip.
Squeezed it and gave it a sip. Okay, so there's
that happened.
So there's an animal out there sucking on its mom's teat. Yeah. And somebody goes, you know what? I might like some of that. That's what.
Like you had to be curious to survive. I feel like.
All right, so it says the age of tree can be determined by counting the rings from the pith of the trunk to the bark. Tree rings are most accurate indicators of tree's age. They indicate what the natural conditions were in the environment the tree was growing in throughout the years. That doesn't mean anything.
Telling you, most science is made up, man.
Due to being exposed to different nature conditions, a single tree ring can contain both light and dark lines. This is especially true for trees growing in places with 4 seasons. Tree rings do tell a tree's age and also the condition of the environment that the tree grew up in. The variances in the natural environment can cause the tree rings to bear both light and dark lines. You already said this. Okay. Yeah, maybe you're right, dude. I don't know.